Fancy driving round in a classy motor that can only be described as a limo for the price of, say, a new Ford Mondeo? How? Well, buy yourself one of these, a BMW 7 Series. Now this is a 740, it's the latest model, it's about 4 years old and has done 72,000 miles. At the moment this car would cost you just over £14,000. Now 14 grand is still a lot of money, but consider when this car was new it cost over £50,000. Now there's very little apart from the obvious that you need to check out for on cars like this. If it's got a fully stamped up BMW service history, that's half the battle won. Check out for the tyres because these things are expensive when you need to replace them, about £200 a throw. And most of these cars have been used by company bosses and directors for cruising up and down the motorways. Also on the 7 Series, one thing to note out for is with the 728 model, the 2.8 engine was particularly notorious when it was first launched and many did in fact need replacing. The engine in the 740 at launch was a 4-litre V8, but changed a couple of years later to a 4.4 V8 with power of 286 brake horsepower, and it will still average around 21-22 to the gallon, which is not bad for such a big car. If you like a car with all the options, well this 740 has certainly got the lot. It's got an integrated car phone. It's also got climate control, a superb stereo system including a 6 CD changer in the boot, controls on the steering wheel for the stereo and for cruise control. It's got a sunroof as well, and it's also got wonderful electric seats which go just about every which way, including down and back. This evolution of the 7 Series was first introduced in 1995 on an M plate and said to have more computing power than the Space Shuttle. There's plenty to choose from in the 7 Series range, from the base 728 up through the 730 and 735 to the top and the 750 with its wonderfully sweet V12 engine. Now this car at a main dealer would probably cost about £20,000, so for 14 or so you're getting something of a bargain. And if you do like big cars, now is the time to buy. Values have slumped quite dramatically. For instance, I've seen a 750 V12 that cost £80,000 new, now on sale for less than 20. So sure, this is a big car, but it's also incredibly luxurious and supremely comfortable. Big leather seats, walnut cappings, it's got the whole works on it. You can really feel at home in a car like this. And what pleases me most about this car is knowing that the first owner paid about 4 times as much as this car is worth now. Put a private number plate on it and no one will know you've got a 4-year-old Beamer. Should certainly give the neighbours something to gossip about, eh? So that's my used car tip for this week, the BMW 7 Series.